Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out Bona by Treasure. Now, Move was probably one of the most fun songs that I've checked out this year. I could not get the image of iKON's Inception performance from Kingdom, Legendary War. It was incredible. The actual performance, the dance practice, or the music video for Move was insane. I love the production value. It seemed like the most expensive and the most fun commercial for like a product, like a perfume or something that you could ever, not the most expensive, but it seemed like one of the most fun commercials to actually work on. It looked absolutely expensive, fancy, from the cars to the sets to the perfume, the glasses, everything. It was just as high end gets, and the departure from what I've seemed to have been expecting from Treasure, and for them to go into something a little bit more suggestive, much more mature, it was a very welcome surprise, and they did it in such a way that really made a huge impact. So I'm very, very excited about Bona. So without further ado, let's get into it. Straight from the elevator. Oh. You're pretty.
Baby don't cry, 꽉 잡아 여기 떠나 너만 내가 영원할 곳으로 Cause I can't stop 도망가자
I suddenly want to play some Nintendo 64 games or something. That set looks incredibly familiar. Am I tripping, or was this like Pink Venom? The set, so like the Roman-esque vibes are very reminiscent of something which would make sense because it's YG, but still, it's so pretty. Let's take it all the way back. You are so glamorous looking.
Baby don't cry, 꽉 잡아 여기 떠나 너만 내가 영원할 곳으로
He just split.
도망가자 여기 폭탄 우리 파괴하는 것들뿐이야 You're magic in my mind 정해진 운명은 없다고 하지만 수만 번 생각해봐도 눈을 뜨고 태어났을 때부터 난
Oh. Can we? The cadence and everything? Off the top of my head, maybe I'm wrong, but if somebody meshes this up with Kill This Love, this would be an amazing little project. Holy shit. This chorus, the structure of this chorus, also the marching band. I love this. Damn. Oh. I'll follow you. it just went from the rap was like after midnight special activities to then going back to the dance club. Also, literally, I just, again, I'm sorry if this is becoming me kind of like crushing on Blackpink a little bit. I do feel like people have been talking a lot about how there are some references and little Easter eggs. So I don't feel too guilty, but if you're annoyed by me mentioning another group, even though it's still YG, but literally in Love Sick Girls, I believe it was Lisa who mentioned X's and O's too. So that the second I heard that, I was like, that sounds like something that I heard before. So if it is a little something of a Easter egg or something like that, that is really, really cool. Let's take it back.
쫓아가지 yeah yeah 홀리듯이 덮어줘 follow your lips 네 맘에 문 열어둬 yeah 파고들어 너의 core yeah forever ever long 갈 수 있게 아파가잡아
Black Rose is nice. Rose. Ooh. This is
너를 갖고 싶어 훔쳤으니까 나를 건져 감고서 우리 사랑의 시작일 뿐이야 You're magic in my mind 정해진 운명은 없다고 하지만 수만 번 생각해봐도 눈을 뜨고 태어났을 때부터 난
Wait, let's look at that. I love this chorus and I can't get over the set in this second chorus. And actually, like looking at like I don't know how to explain other than like some ancient Roman times kind of set that reminded me of something that maybe we saw in like maybe Pink Venom or something like that. But now I'm thinking that it actually kind of reminds me of the Destroyed set in Kill This Love, where the girls were looking like a bunch of like action characters. Like Jenny looked like Tomb Raider or something like that. The girls looked absolutely fierce and everything. This almost feels like the prequel to that. This is awesome. I love this build up and then to the marching band. Oh. Some Big Johnson energy. Damn. Damn. This feels more like the Treasure that is a little bit more innocent. Oh. Oh my god. The structure of this chorus, I can't get Kill This Love out of my head. Like the final chorus before it goes into something that slightly departs from what reminds me of Kill This Love. Even like the marching sounds and everything, it literally sounds like you gotta kill this love, it's sad but true. Like all that part, it just legitimately feels like a tribute of sorts, like a love letter to Kill This Love. Ironically, announcing your love, almost like a soldier that is willing to die for his partner, in expressing and basically giving all of himself to her. Okay, I'm terrible with their names. But the guy with the, it almost kind of looks like, I don't know if it's dreads or like the guy with the very unique vest almost like gives me some Bobby vibes from Icon. Which would make sense, obviously, even though Icon are no longer with YG. Yeah, I'm getting some, damn. Holy shit. Literally saluting to the love of their life, basically. That was amazing. Let's give some credit to the actual treasure. Yes. The transition from the not the pre-chorus, like the first portion of the chorus to the final chorus, the real final chorus, as it goes from fireworks at night, it's almost like the climax, behave boys, to then a bright sunny day, almost like the morning after, like I want to be with you after it's all said and done. Love you day and night, or something like that. Maybe, I'm not sure, possibly. We're adults here, so yeah. This was awesome. This was absolutely fucking awesome. It was so different from Move. It still expressed that more mature side, but at the same time, I felt like this music video actually like captured both Move and then some of their previous stuff. Something like Jig Jean, for example. It captured where Treasure want to go with this more mature concept while still maintaining faith, keeping the faith of their original concept, which has a certain element of joy and almost like purity to it, like as far as the members themselves. Like it wasn't just we're grown up and we're just, you know, bad boys and whatnot. We still have like those elements, still keeping the roots and knowing where we came from while still kind of like progressing and changing concepts. I thought that this was absolutely awesome. Like them literally going into that second, into the chorus, like the build up, the song starts to build up, then it drops to the marching band sounds, and then you see them in almost like these going to war, basically special forces kind of shit. Literally born to love you, like I'm a fighter for you and all that kind of stuff. I'm absolutely in love with the song, and their charisma here was absolutely insane. I loved the synchronization between them all. The choreography was so snappy and so cool. They still, like, there wasn't as strong of an emphasis, which I really appreciate, on trying to be like these suggestive adults. It was like, it was a perfect balance. Like Move was almost like a song that is going to kind of like send you into a shell shock because of how different it is from what you've been expecting and hearing or seeing from Treasure. And it is probably my favorite song, even after Bona Bona. It might be my favorite song by them so far, though Volcano is still very hard to beat. But at the same time, Bona Bona, it felt like a love letter to Kill This Love. If there was like a storyline, if YG had like some kind of a elaborate story within all of their groups, like some kind of like SM stuff with Kwangya and like being able to connect every single group together with one word or a couple of elements visually or something like that, I could totally see this as like a direct prequel to something like Kill This Love. Because the outfits, especially when they are looking like the action stars, it felt very reminiscent of when it happened in Kill This Love with the ruined, almost like this Roman times set, which in Kill This Love is destroyed, which is why I'm feeling like this is more fitting towards like a prequel for that. At the same time, I hope I didn't annoy you guys with my crushing on Blackpink. The only reason why I dare to mention them so many times is because they are from the same agency. Otherwise, I would not be talking about it. But when it's so prominent in my ears and when I hear it and I can't stop thinking about something else, I feel like, you know, it would be a disservice and it would be kind of fake of me to try and pretend that I don't hear it. So I want to be genuine about this reaction and what this reminds me of. With that being said, it reminded me of that in the best fucking way. I really, really enjoyed this song. It's like literally, it feels like a declaration of war, but the war is love. Like the war to protect you, the war to be with you, and to be everything that you need me to be, because you are all that I need ever in this life, which I thought was really, really symbolic. And like that fountain and everything felt really, really symbolic too, in terms of like how pure the water is. And also fountain as far as like making a wish, potentially like throwing a coin or something like that. Although I think that that's something that you do with wells, not with fountains, but still. I thought that it was really, really cool. The blue flowers are interesting. I'm not sure what kind of flower it is. So feel free to let me know in the comment section if you know. But yeah, this was incredible. I also love this scene right here. I'm sorry again about the names, but the gentleman in the middle wearing an all white outfit, but the gloves are black and the shirt underneath the jacket is also black, is like, I'm pure, but I'm willing to get dirty if it means to fight for you. That's kind of what this represents to me. Also, I love the color scheme of their outfits. I love how everything is so incredibly well balanced. They always look so badass throughout this entire music video. They truly look like they're ready to go to war for their loved one, which is absolutely incredible. And I don't know what else to say. I love the vibe of the song. I love how, even though it reminded me of Kill This Love, it still separated itself. The moments that reminded me of it instantly kind of like switched and turned it into something that is new. So I feel like there was a really cool balance between reminiscing and creating something new and memorable. So this was absolutely incredible. And literally them saying you're the climax of my life as there's fireworks going off in a yacht in the middle of the night. These boys get freaky, I guess. But then the morning, the visuals of the chorus progression as it goes into the day time, it's almost like I want to be with you the morning after. That's what it kind of like represents to be, at least. This was incredible. Visually, it was absolutely fucking awesome. Now, even though I would still put Move potentially slightly above Bona, at the same time, I understand this being the title track because it still maintains the essence of Treasure. Whereas Move was very different from what I expected because it was so mature and suggestive and so much on the other side. Here they expressed that parts of it literally felt like a continuation as they were going into the elevator. They exit the elevator, so it felt like in the beginning of this music video. But then, despite them putting a bad boy front and Move and being very elegant and, you know, very sexy and all that kind of stuff, they still maintain the image that I have in my head when I think about Treasure. So this was absolutely awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If I made any sense, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See ya.